and he really hits every comedy club on Melrose. I mean, he's on fire. Please welcome Patrick Keane!
Thanks, guys. I'm one of the comedians tonight. I asked a girl this week if she'd come to the show, and she said, "Yeah, that sounds great. Put me down -1." Thank you. That's pretty much it for me, guys. I gotta take off. I got some other clubs to hit on Melrose. I appreciate you coming out. Thanks, Chad. Thanks to a lot of people that have performed here over the years. The stage you said is wonderful. My car is so dirty, it has bird shit on the inside. Thank you. Anybody have a car or ever been in traffic, have parents, or ever been in an airplane joke? I asked a girl the other night if she wanted a ride home, and she said, "You know, that'd be great," since you did pick me up, and we drove here together. It'd be nice if you completed the process. Did everyone see that guy out front dressed in all camouflage? Yeah, neither did I. Stand-up comedy takes courage. When men have courage, we say that they have big testicles. But to tell a woman that she has big vagina lips doesn't imply bravery, you guys. You know? You see the way she talked to her boss man? Yeah, she's got some ovaries on her, that girl. A lot of women complain that when men are talking to them, we're only looking at their breasts. I get this problem a lot of times as well. Oftentimes when talking with me, women are only looking at my penis. Sometimes it gets so awkward, I have to put it back in my pants. So back in my pants. Okay. We talk about this ongoing issue of church and state, which isn't really, I don't think that's a problem because there are no kids paying attention to the prayers, you know, in school that they're saying. If there is a kid paying attention, that's the one you need to worry about. That's your Jesus camp lady. Okay, so worry about that. The bigger problem is church and sports, because I grew up Catholic and we used to pray to God that we would beat other Catholic schools. And it's like, I don't think God cares if St. Mary's beats St. Margaret's, you know. And if so, who are the public school kids praying to? Because they were kicking the shit out of us. I look really silly doing a sign of the cross, and Marcus Jenkins is dragging me across the goal line for the 4th time in the first half of a Division I high school first-round playoff game that we go on to lose. I played high school football here in the United States of America, and although, thank you very much, thank you, that's some new stuff, and and although you're not necessarily treated like a god, you definitely see yourself as one, you know. And in our locker room, we had banners and signs and slogans everywhere, and one of them, a commonly known one, read, "Pain is temporary, pride is forever." And now looking back, I can't help but think, yeah, pain is temporary, you know, what a good point. Unless, of course, it comes in the form of an anterior cruciate ligament tear that you suffer in your left knee after catching a pass going over the middle on 3rd and long to help seal a playoff victory and send your team into the semifinals for the California State Championship, a game you yourself wouldn't be able to play in or play in any other football game ever again for the rest of your life. Pain isn't so temporary when that happens. It tends to stick around a little while. There's not a lot of pride when the season's over and 6 weeks into the cold, hard winter, after football has long faded from the minds of overzealous mothers, fathers, school administrators, and community fat kids who once sang your praises. You're still on crutches, relearning how to walk. Nobody's kneeling before you when you're wrapped in a leg brace with a bloody staple-infested bandage around your knee that requires you to cut off a pant leg of your overpriced rented tuxedo so that your parental arranged prom date has pictures to show her new boyfriend next year at UCLA. Meanwhile, you're attending a local junior college, throbbing in pain every time the temperature drops below 59 degrees. That's the kind of pride we're talking about. Thanks, but I'll pass. I'll be down the hall in drama where the only pain I'll be watching all those wannabe actors battle it out over the role of Rum Tum Tugger in the school's misadaptation of the hit Broadway musical Cats. got my hair cut online last week. We always, these days we're always asking how the world got so violent. Like, how did the world get so violent? It's been violent since the beginning. There is no God, you know. The world's always been violent. Cain killed Abel. Cain killed Abel. The third person on the planet killed the fourth person on the planet. We weren't even able to make it to 3 people before somebody was a murderer. At one time, a third of the people on the planet were murderers. A third of the people in the hood aren't murderers. A third of the people who own guns aren't murderers. A third of the people in jail not murderers. San Quentin is safer than the Book of Genesis. Right? You thought Compton and Baghdad were tough? Try downtown Eden after the sun goes down. Cain killed 25% of the world's population. Cain killed a third of the people he knew. He knew 3 people, he killed one of them. If you knew Cain, you had a 66 2/3% chance of survival. So we're not doing that bad, you guys. Things are safer now than they ever were. So keep up the good work. Thank you. Have a good night.